Hello, and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed, congratulations, you found the right place. Here we combine the divine healing energy of Reiki with a little guided meditation to help us heal and relax. We may go ahead and begin this session by allowing ourselves to get nice and comfortable wherever we are. Allowing the full weight of our body to sink into whatever surface we may be resting upon. Giving ourselves permission to just relax. And maybe we can even go ahead and just bring our awareness to our breathing. Noticing how our breath feels as it enters our body. Noticing how our breath feels as it exits our body. Going at your own natural rhythm of breathing. Nothing needs to be forced or exaggerated at this time. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Noticing your rib cage as it expands and contracts with each breath that you take. Beginning to feel wonderful waves of relaxation washing all over you. Wonderful waves of relaxation running through the mind, bringing deep peace and serenity through the mind. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving through the cheeks, moving through the jaw. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving through the neck, through the shoulders. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving down the arms, down the biceps, down the triceps, down the forearms, down the wrists, and down the fingers. As you allow the arms to go limp like noodles, thank you for the Heart Me Shakti. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving down the chest as you release any tension stored within the chest. Thank you so much for the Heart Me, Dr. Bain. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving down the back, down the belly, down the abdomen, down the sides. As you release any tension being stored there. Thank you so much for those beautiful roses. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving down the glutes, down the pelvic area, down the hips. As you release any tension you're holding on to in this area. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving down the thighs as you relax through the thighs. Hello, Max, and welcome back. Thank you for the heart me and thank you for the finger hearts. Wonderful waves of relaxation moving down the shins, down the calves, down the feet. Relaxation moving all throughout the body. And now you may imagine yourself at the top of a gently sloping sand dune. You can hear the crashing of ocean waves off in a distance. The dune has that little beach grass all around it. The sand is warm as you dig your feet into it. Beautiful colors of sunset strewn across the sky. Thank you so much for the heart me. Maybe there is also the noise of seagulls making whatever noises seagulls make. And there are 10 steps down the sandy dune, each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Starting all the way at step number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as we move on down to step number 9. Thoughts beginning to slow down as all of the tension melts from your body. Thank you so much for the dolphins, Monica. Moving on down to step number 8. Feeling even more relaxed. as we move on down to step number 7. Hello, Kenny Jones. Welcome back, and thank you for the heart me. Feeling so at peace, so nice and calm as we move on down to step number 6. Thank you for the heart me, Courtney. Thoughts slowing down even more, feeling even more relaxed as we move down to step number 5. Thank you so much for the mark of love, Kenny Jones, and thank you for that other gift I got as well. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as we move down to step number 5. Maybe even beginning to notice pause between your thoughts as we sink deeper and deeper into relaxation. Moving on down to step number 4. Feeling calmer and calmer as we move down to step number 3. Feeling so tranquil, so at peace as we move down to step number 2. Feeling the most relaxed that you have felt in a very long time as we reach the final step on our sandy dune, step number 1. And if you have any emergencies or any bodily functions or anything important to attend to, you will stop this session and handle whatever it is that you need to handle. And no matter how long you are here, you will receive the full benefits of this session as if you had stayed the entire time. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so refreshed and so rejuvenated. Other than that, you will stay nice and relaxed for the duration of this session. And as you exit your sandy dune, you notice right up in front of you on a beach there is a treasure chest. It is very large, made out of wood with gold plating, encrusted with your favorite type of jewels. You can go ahead and put absolutely anything you are worried about, anything that is just stressing you out. Whatever prevents you from being able to fully relax and get a good night's sleep. All of your worries, all of your concerns, you're just going to put it all into the treasure chest. And you will deal with all of these things effectively. This is not a permanent solution. We are not avoiding our problems. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with these things effectively. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you go ahead and put all of this stuff into the treasure chest and lock it away. Thank you so much for the heart me. And as you look around on the beach, you notice that there is a tiny sailboat. Thank you so much for the heart me. And the inside of this tiny sailboat is decorated like a giant bed with all of these blankets and cushions. And it looks so comfortable and inviting. And it has these great little lanterns on it. So you go and you sit in the sailboat. Thank you so much for the love views. I love you so much too. Thank you so much for the heart me, Allie. My goodness, 22 love views. That's a whole lot of love views. Thank you. Thank you for the love you, Allie. And as you sit in your sailboat, a strong gust of wind just sails you away. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. Drifting you out in the sparkling waters that reflect the beautiful colors of sunset all around you. Thank you so much for the TikTok. And thank you for the Let 'em Cook. Drifting further and further out into sea on your sailboat. The sound of the water gently crashing against the sides of your boat. The salty air filling your nostrils. The gentle rocking of the boat as you drift away. Feeling so warm, feeling so comfortable, feeling so very relaxed. As you drift away, the sounds of the ocean surrounding you. Maybe you even notice the fins of whales or dolphins as they pass on by, singing beautiful whale songs below you. Thank you so much for that paper crane. Drifting further away. And then your sailboat comes up to a shore on a tiny island. You notice on the shore of the tiny island there is a cave. And that cave seems to be lit from within. It looks so warm and so welcoming. You decide to go ahead and explore the cave. The inside of this cave is quite majestic. It's made entirely of clear crystals that seem to emanate a white light from within. You feel so good as you walk further and further down the cave. Floor made of beautiful crystal. Walls made of beautiful crystal. Ceiling made of beautiful crystal. all luminescent and glowing from within. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the roses. And as you come to the center of the cave, right in the very middle, there is a hot spring. The warm, bubbling water just looks too good to resist. So you go ahead and you sit inside of the hot spring. Warm, bubbling water massaging all of your muscles, relieving you of all of your aches and pains. The water seeps into you through your pores, filling every fiber of your being with deep healing and nurturance. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the rose. Completely submerged in these healing waters. You feel just so very good. Nothing to do, nothing for you to worry about. Just deep healing and peace. Taking this time just for you. All of your tension, all of your soreness, all of your discomfort, all of your pain, all alleviated in the healing waters. The soothing sound of bubbling water in your ears. You notice how all of the crystals of the cave seem to dazzle in their own light. If there is anything that you would like any clarity on, or anything you would like to receive any sort of message about, you can go ahead and ask the water to give you an answer in your dreams. Feelings of peace growing stronger and stronger within you. If you notice yourself beginning to become distracted, if you start to have any intrusive thoughts, remember you can always bring your awareness back to your breath, bringing you back into this moment of peace. Any disharmony we are struggling with, all dissipating into serenity and relaxation. Thank you so much for the roses, Emmy Joe. I appreciate you. And thank you for the Go Populars, Kenny Jones. Any heavy emotions you are struggling with, feeling it all dissipate into deep relaxation. Any challenging thoughts you are struggling with, feeling them all dissipate into deep relaxation. You are going to be okay. Might seem very unlikely right now. You might not know how or when. I definitely don't have all of the answers to that. All I can say is that it does not rain every day. And just like you have survived all of your other rainy days, you will survive this one too. Just like you have always continued to move forward, always continued with your growth and expansion, you will continue to move forward. You will continue with your growth and expansion. Thank you so much for the rose, Emmy Jo. I appreciate you. Excuse me. Thank you so much for the roses, Emmy Jo. I appreciate you. And thank you for the roses, Elizabetta. And thank you for the co-popular, Courtney. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the heart me, Drew King. You are amazing. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and move through the chakras, making sure each energy center is clear. Starting up at the crown chakra. Excuse me. Thank you so much for the goat. Filling crown center with healing light, opening our connection to Source, the Divine, allowing us to receive whatever messages the Divine has for us. Thank you so much for that, Hurt Me, Johnny. I appreciate you. And then moving on down to third eye center. Filling third eye center with divine healing light. Clearing out any blockages. Moving on down to throat center, filling throat center with divine healing light, clearing away any blockages. blockages that may exist in this energy center. Thank you so much for that heart me, Sivak. And moving on down to heart center, filling heart center with divine healing light. I feel that one in heart space. Feels like I just got like a jolt of lightning right into heart space. I'll spend some extra time on heart center since it feels like it could use a little extra love today. Which is perfectly understandable. Life can feel so incredibly heartbreaking when it's one breaking news story after another. Thank you so much for the heart me. It's like every hour on the hour something heartbreaking happens. It's no wonder heart space could use some work. Allowing heart center to be fully rejuvenated. Moving on down to our solar plexus, which is like in our diaphragm and upper abdomen. Filling solar plexus with divine healing light. Allowing solar plexus to be fully repaired. Feels like solar plexus could use a little extra work as well. Opening us up to greater joy, greater vitality, healthier self-esteem. Moving on down to sacral center, which is below your belly button and above your pubic area. Filling sacral center with divine healing light. Healing everything that we have been holding inside and stuffing into our sacral center. Opening us up to greater creativity and self-expression. Opening us up to healthier boundary setting. Now moving on to root center, the spot right at our tailbone. Bringing us into greater balance, greater security, greater stability. Opening ourselves up to more trust in ourselves, trust in our divine plan, trust in our source, trust in our creator, trust in the universe, trust in our own magic, trust in our own intuition, trust in our own strength, trust in our own resilience, trust in our own abilities. Energy centers to come into perfect balance, energy flowing through us exactly how it's supposed to. Nothing is stuck, nothing is blocked. Just a good flow of energy. My goodness, I didn't notice how many likes we had. 20,000 likes. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are really tapping away over there. The effort is greatly appreciated. Hello, party every day. Welcome back, and thank you for the heart me. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and begin to work on building our energetic shield. You may go ahead and imagine yourself in a bubble of divine golden light that completely surrounds you. This is your energetic shield. And this shield is so strong and so protective that any negative energy sent your way is just going to dissolve into the light of grace. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. Thank you so much for that, Lori. That was beautiful. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected by the highest of high, always. Your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardians, your source, your deity, your creator. And this energy loves you very, very much. Thank you so much for the swan. And now that we've finished our gifting goal, we'll go ahead and open up the comment section. Thank you so much for everyone who contributed to the gifting goal. You guys are so super amazing. Thank you so much. am happy to be of service. Thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate all of you. All right, didn't feel like we needed too much on the protection today, which is a good thing. That means we're not under attack and our protective shield isn't taking really serious damage. Oopsies. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and praise the goddess Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is the goddess of sleep. The meditations that we do here are Yoga Nidra meditations. So I'm going to go ahead and praise the goddess so that she blesses us with deep and transformative sleep tonight and very, very sweet dreams. This praises the goddess as the most tranquil, beautiful, and supreme reality beyond worldly and divine knowledge, embodying peace, wealth, modesty, and supreme control as she brings forth the dawn, dispelling ignorance and fear, representing the ultimate power of the universe. And this verse is used to invoke these qualities. I'm going to say it first in Sanskrit, and then I'm going to go ahead and say it in English, because when you're working in this practice out of respect for the practice that it is from, it's important to say it in Sanskrit first, but also because in Sanskrit, every single syllable that you speak holds great significance, so you have to say it in Sanskrit to get like the full benefit of it. Sumya sumyatara ashesa umyabhyas dva au ati sundari para paranam parama dvam eve parame ai shvari. You are Sumya, cool and placid like the moon, a greater manifestation of Sumya, perfect and whole and surpassing all that is Sumya. You are indeed exceedingly beautiful. You are both Para, knowledge relating to the divine, and Apara, knowledge relating to the world. You are indeed the supreme goddess. Now we can go ahead and move on to some collective messages. This is the right deck. The dog is not hiding the cards this time, thank God. He loves to do it. It's like every time I go to use a tarot deck, he's like, I'm gonna lay right on it. You don't need answers from the cards. You just need to love me more. I am the solution to all of your problems. What are you asking the cards about anyways? Okay. And then the decks we are using tonight, while we are in Aquarius season, we have the Sacred Web Tarot, which we are doing because I just love the messages in the guidebook and I want to be able to share them with as many people as possible, because I feel like a lot of people can benefit from hearing these messages. And then the universe has your back. And these two decks really do work very well together. I feel like I want to film a tarot reading soon where I'm using both of these decks, and then I just have to put together what the reading should be. It hasn't come to me yet is the problem. It'll come to me when it's time. Anyways, what does the universe want us all to know right now? What is our collective message from the universe? What would Miss Universe like to say to us right now? Eight of Pentacles. There's some work to be done here. I feel like we are working very diligently at something. There's definitely a lot of persistence, and the good news is that whatever it is that we're working on, we're almost to the end of it. We're not quite there. There's a little bit more work to do, because we have the 8 and then we'll get to the 9, and then 10 is a number of completion. So I mean, we're at the 8 of Pentacles. We've done a lot of work already, and we're at the point where it's basically our success is guaranteed. We've already put in the time, we've already put in the effort, we've already put in the resources into constructing whatever it is we are constructing. There's just a little bit more work to do, but let's go ahead and see what the guidebook has to say. The ascent has been challenging, but your hard work and diligence have taken you far. With each persistent step, you have built the skill and focus to carry you forward. TikTok wants me to prove I'm a real person. There we go. You have passed through a gateway to a new kind of appreciation for life. With each stride, your insight into your material undertakings as a manifestation of your spiritual nature continues to increase. Savor your constant and determined efforts in all that you have learned as you traverse your path. Believe in your capacity to endure and master that which you pursue. Ground yourself in the meaningfulness of your work so that you can continue to climb. Okay. The key word for it is diligence. Diligence, yes, that's a very good word for the Eight of Pentacles. It takes diligence, and then the mantra is, it takes diligence to master that which I pursue. As long as we keep showing up diligently for the things that we want, success is right around the corner. I can feel it. And this is the second omen that entails success that I've gotten today. I feel like something's about to happen. And then Monday, there was also a card on Monday about something just suddenly happening. I wonder what it is. I'm excited. I can't wait. Something's gonna happen. We're close to success. What else would the universe like us to know in this moment? Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. I feel like this is really a message to kind of zoom back a little bit. Oops. Okay, this one came flying out, so we're going to take it. I choose to learn through love. And then we're going to take the bottom of the deck, which is, when I lean toward love, I am led. And I feel like this also makes the message very, very clear, because with the bottom of the deck energy, what the bottom of the deck represents is an energy that is present but unseen. So I feel like this goes really well with this message. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Instead of focusing on what it is that we want right now, I feel like we might be either focused on us not getting what we want in this exact moment, or like trying to push something in a direction that is what we want for ourselves. However, I feel like whatever the situation is, like it involves, we have to zoom out a little bit and remember that we are not the only person on earth. There's a lot of other stuff that we're just not seeing right now. I feel like what this message is, and I feel like we're only kind of focused on our own desire at this moment, and we're not really seeing something here. We're not seeing something clearly or for what it is. We're just kind of seeing, oh my God, I'm not getting what I want right now. Thank you so much for the heart puffs, Monica. I appreciate you. But when we lean into love a little bit, instead of focusing on, you know, how fast our manifestation is coming to fruition, how and when we're going to get what it is that we want, if we just lean into love, I feel like that's going to help us snap into a place of acceptance. If we understand that, yes, your manifestations are coming to fruition, it's working everything is working exactly how it's supposed to. You are headed in the right direction. You are headed towards whatever success it is that you are trying to achieve. But I feel like we might be trying to push like either a timeline or a specific outcome. And it might just not come in the timeline. Like you're very most likely going to get exactly what it is you want. It just might not happen in the timeline that you want, or like you might have it inside your head. You know, I feel like when we're manifesting, that's part of it, is like we have the visualization for what it is that we want. So it's like we're holding on to the vision a little bit too much. And it's like, yes, that's exactly, you want the feeling. The whole point of the vision and manifestation isn't for it to come exactly as you're envisioning it. It's to snap you into the feeling of having it. You're supposed to think about what it is that you want, and then that's going to build a sense of excitement within you, so that you're aligning with that energy. However, another important part of the manifestation process is then letting go of that final outcome. Instead of focusing on, this is what I want, so when is it going to come true? hold on to the feeling, have the vision, hold on to the feeling, but let go of it needing to be exactly how it goes, like the story that you've made up in your head of how all of this is going to unravel. Let go of that story, hold on to the feeling. And I feel like a good way to do this is leaning into love, because ultimately what you're probably trying to feel is what you think is going to make you feel better in some sort of way. So hold on to that feeling of feeling better, whether it's you think that a specific job is going to make you feel better, whether you think that more money is going to make you feel better, whether you think a relationship is going to make you feel better, whether you think a new car is going to make you feel better. Whatever it is, you've got the right idea. You've got the idea that maybe how you are feeling right now isn't how you want to feel for the rest of your life. And that's a good thing. We want to acknowledge that. We want to acknowledge, well, I wouldn't be trying to manifest better for myself if I thought that right where I am right here, right now is where I want to stay. You're meant to evolve. You're meant to grow. And I feel like I choose to learn through love. I feel like how we're going to do this is leaning into love, leaning into compassion, leaning into self-love, leaning into love for others, and kind of letting love be your guide. Those things that make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Keep cultivating a lifestyle where you are engaging in as many things that make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. And as long as you are maintaining that vibration, everything that is aligned with that vibration is going to come into your life. However, if we're just kind of sitting around and just like focused on the outcome that hasn't arrived yet, we're kind of keeping ourselves in a state of resistance, because every time you sit there and you go, I wish things were somehow better than it is right now, you're focusing on what you don't have. You're not open to receiving things because you're kind of stuck on it happening this one way. And it's like you're not really open to receiving it in the way that it's actually going to come to you. So release any expectations, release the vision, hold on to the feeling, understand all of the good things that you want are coming to you. It's just not going to happen in the way that you envision it, okay? So, all right, you guys, thank you so very much for being here with me tonight. I am going to attempt to upload this live stream over to my YouTube channel. The last couple of times, though, that I've tried to do this, it hasn't really worked. TikTok is broken, and it's like every time I go to the replay of the live stream, the last couple times it's been like choppy. Like I know because I started at 8:30, it's 9:33 now, so I know that I've been here for an hour. I know I started at 8:30 on the dot today. I know I've been here for an hour, but then I go and it says the live play is only like 40 minutes and it's like jumping all over the place, and I'm like, oh man. So I'm going to try and upload this over to my YouTube channel, same handle as my TikTok channel. And if I ever mysteriously disappear and you're like, dang it, I needed help sleeping tonight, you can just go right over to my YouTube channel. You can find any of these live streams, either one that you have watched that you really liked, one that you would like to rewatch, or one that you haven't watched at all. So I highly advise you go on over there. And thank you all so much for being here. I will see you all tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye.